Hello, I'm audible. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Zidinder. Hello, Prashant. You listen my voice? Kushbu, you listen my voice? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Today is my
Good
topic
afternoon.
on structure of ICD 10th coding books of World Health Organization.
Okay.
Let's start with a definition. A classification of a diseases can be defined as a system of categories to which morbid entities are assigned according to established criteria. The purpose of a international classification of diseases is to permit the systemic recording, analysis, interpretation, and the comparison of a mortality and the morbidity data collected in different countries or areas and at different times. The International Classification Diseases is used to translate diagnosis of a diseases and other health problems from words into a alphanumeric code, which permits easy storage, retrieval, and analysis of the data. Complexity and the importance. International classification of diseases has a multi-dimensional purpose and usage. This has made the classification most complex. It has become the international standard diagnostic classification for all general epidemiological and many health management purposes. International classification diseases helps in analysis of the general health situation of a population groups and the monitoring of the incidence and the prevalence of diseases and other health problems recorded on many types of health and vital records. Extended definition of international classification diseases 10th. ICD 10th represents international statistical classification of diseases and related health problems. It can therefore be used to classify data recorded under headings such as a diagnosis, reason for admission, conditions created, and reason for a consultation, which appear on a wide variety of health records from which statistics and other health situation information are derived. The International Classification Diseases 9 code sets used to report medical diagnosis in patient procedure will be replaced by ICD 10 code sets on October 1, 2050. International Classification Disease can consist of two parts: ICD 10 clinical modification diagnosis coding, which is for use in US healthcare settings; ICD 10 PCS inpatient procedure coding, which is for use in US hospital settings. ICD 10 will affect diagnosis and inpatient procedure coding for everyone covered by the Health Insurance Portability Accountability Act, not just those who submit Medicare or Medicaid claims. Claims for services provided on after the compliance date should be submitted with the ICD diagnosis codes. Claims for services provided prior to the compliance date should be submitted with the ICD 9 diagnosis codes. The change to ICD 10 does not affect the CPT coding for outpatient procedures with the current procedure terminology. The role of World Health Organization. Most of the classifications described above are the product of very close collaboration between non-governmental organizations, other agencies and divisions and units of a WHO, with the unit responsible for the ICD and the ICF assuming a coordinating role and providing guidance and advice. WHO promotes the development of adaptations that extend both the usefulness of the ICD and the international classification functioning and the comparability of health statistics. The role of World Health Organization in the development of new classifications, adaptations, and glossaries is to provide a cooperative leadership and to act as a clearinghouse, giving technical advice, guidance, and support when needed. Anyone interested in preparing an adaptation of a international classification diseases or the international classification of functioning should consult with the World Health Organization as soon as a clear statement of the objectives of the adaptation has been developed. Unnecessary duplication will thus be avoided by a coordinated approach to the development of the various components of the family. The development of work on the 10th revision of the International Classification Diseases started in September 1983 when a preparatory meeting on ICD-10 was convened in Geneva. The program of work was guided by regular meetings of heads of a World Health Organization collaborating centers for classification of diseases. Policy guidance was provided by a number of special meetings, including those of the Expert Committee on the International Classification of Diseases. Meeting for 10th revision was held in 1984 and 1987. Chapters of ICD-10, Chapter 1 to 17, Disease and Other Morbid Conditions, Chapter 18, Symptoms, Signs, and Abnormal Clinical and Laboratory Findings not as well classified. Chapter 19, Injuries, Poisoning, and Certain Consequences of External Causes. Chapter 20, External Causes of Morbidity and Mortality. Chapter 21, Factors Influencing Health Status and Contact with Health Services. These are the code structure of ICD-10 clinical modification. Codes with 3 characters are included in ICD-10 clinical modification as the heading of a category of codes that may be further subdivided by the use of any or all of the 4th, 5th, and 6th characters. Digit 4, 6 provide greater detail of etiology, anatomical site, and severity. Code using only the first 3 digits is to be used only if it is not further subdivided. A code is invalid if it has not been coded to the full number of characters required. This does not mean that all ICD-10 codes must have 7 characters. The 7th character is only used in certain chapters to provide data about the characteristic of the encounter. Examples of whether 7th character can be used include injuries and fractures as illustrated in the following tables. In injuries and external causes, value A for initial counter, value D subsequent counter, value S sequela. In fractures, value A and B initial encounter for a closed fracture, value D subsequent encounter for a fracture with a routine healing, value G subsequent encounter for a fracture with a delayed healing, value K for subsequent encounter for a fracture with a non-union, value P for a subsequent encounter for fracture with a mild union, and value S for sequela. A dummy placeholder of X is used with the circuit codes to allow the future expansion or to fill out empty characters when a code contains fewer than 6 characters and a 12th character applies. When a placeholder character applies, it must be used in order for the code to be considered valid. This is the example of ICD-10 diagnosis codes. The use of combination codes increases specificity and X placeholder is illustrated. These are the code and description. Combination codes increases specificity, literality, and X placeholder. External cause code reporting. If you have not been reporting ICD-9 clinical modification external cause codes, you will not be required to report ICD-10 clinical modification codes found in Chapter 20, unless a new state or prayer-based requirement about the reporting of these codes is instituted. If such a requirement is instituted, it would be independent of ICD-10 clinical modification implementation. In the absence of a mandatory reporting requirement, you are encouraged to voluntarily report external codes as they provide valuable data for injury research and implementation of injury prevention strategies. Native coding and unspecified codes. Native coding means to assign the ICD-10 diagnosis code directly based on a clinical documentation. Practices are encouraged to natively code using ICD-10 code reference sources instead of using textworks, which should be used for general knowledge. Specific codes reflecting the most appropriate level of certainty known for an encounter should be evaluated first. Specific diagnosis codes should be reported when they are supported by the available medical records, documentation, and the clinical knowledge of the patient's health condition. If definitive diagnosis has not been established by the end of the encounter, it is appropriate to report the codes for signs and symptoms in lieu of a definitive diagnosis. When sufficient clinical information is not known or available about a particular health condition to assign a more specific code, coding should comply with the prior guidelines for the use of unspecified codes. Structures and principles of international classification of diseases. Originally conceived by William Farr, the classification is grouped as below: epidemic disease, constitutional or general diseases, local disease arranged by site, developmental diseases, and injuries. These are the basic coding guidelines. U being left vacant for future additions. Some 3-character categories have been left vacant for future expansion revision. Fill a fourth position with a X when subdivision is not a 3, so that the codes are of a standard length for data processing. The core classification of ICD-10 is the 3-character code, which is the mandatory level of coding for international reporting to the World Health Organization mortality database and for general international comparisons. The 4-character subcategories, while not mandatory for reporting at the international level, are recommended for many purposes and form integral part of the international classification. This is as do the special tabulation list. Concepts of block and axis. The chapters are subdivided into homogeneous blocks of 3 alphanumeric character categories. Example, Chapter 1 is 00B99, certain infectious and parasitic disease. These block titles reflect 2 axes of classification, mode of transmission, and broad group of infecting organisms. Chapter 2, Neoplasm. The first axis is the behavior of the neoplasm within a behavior. The axis is mainly by site. There are supplementary subdivisions. The 5th and subsequent character levels are usually sub-classification along a different axis from the 4th character. They are found in Chapter 30, subdivisions by anatomical site. Chapter 90, subdivisions to indicate open and closed fracture as well as intracranial, intrathoracic, and interabdominal injuries with and without open wound. Chapter 20, subdivisions to indicate the type of activity being undertaken at the time of the event. Alphabetical list. Volume 3 is divided into 3 sections as follows. Section 1 list all the terms classifiable to Chapter 1 to 90 and Chapter 20 except drug and other chemicals. Section 2 is the index of external causes of morbidity and mortality and contains all the terms classifiable to Chapter 20 except drugs and other chemicals. Section 3 gives the table of drugs and chemicals, list for each substance the codes of poisoning and adverse effect of drugs classifiable to Chapter 90 and Chapter 20 codes that indicate whether the poisoning was accidental, deliberate, undetermined, or an adverse effect of a current substance properly administered. Structural difference of ICD-9 clinical modification diagnosis. ICD-9 clinical modification has 5 digits. Chapter 1 to 17, all characters are numeric. Supplemental chapters, first digit is alpha and remainder are numeric. These are the examples. These are the World Health Organization helpline. There are 9 WHO collaborating centers for classification of diseases who assist countries with problems encountered in the development and the use of health-related classifications, and in particular in the use of the international classification of diseases. These are the references. Thank you.
Thank you, Kushal. I ask you one question. If you have any questions regarding that, Kushal, Are you listening? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? My voice is clear? Hello? 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 Okay.
Hello.
Hello? Uh, my voice is clear now? Hello? Hello? I'm audible? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, you're audible? Hello? Hello? Prashant, you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Uh, ICD-10 is International Classification of Diseases. This revision of disease and related health problems, medical classification list by the World Health Organization.
Hello? Kashmir, you listen me? Hello? 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 Can Hello? Should you listen me? So I can't. Okay. Uh, so, yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Kushbu, are you listening? Uh, Hello. I'm audible.
Hello.
Yes, Kushbu, I'm listening you.
Okay, okay, sir. I
Okay,
listen.
okay, you listening me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Kushbu, my question is from you that uh, what type of that ICD coding classified in WHO?
By the chapters,
By the chapters, by the categories. How you classified, like disease wise, yeah, by treatment, which type of things that you segregate
by the
and yeah, yeah,
codes, combination codes,
which course
uh, different diseases have a different codes.
cases. Take care, very good. And how you classify it, because the cases are the difference, like disease wise, like for example, because the ICD-10 said that
Uh,
what the role of ICD-10.
that diseases related health problems and the uh,
हाँ यार, कोई बात नहीं, यू टेल, आप हिंदी में बोलो, कैसे
all
बोलो, कोई बात नहीं
classified all data recorded, classify all the data recorded under reason for admissions, conditions treated, etc.
हेलो, हेलो खुशबू.
Hello, हाँ sir.
हाँ हाँ सर, बोलो बोलो.
Variety of health records with statistic and other health situation information derived that clarified.
Okay, and what type of the health conditions? How you divided in various category? Can you explain me two categories?
Categories.
Yeah, that you said that na, the data is divided and data डिवाइड तो कर दिया. डिवाइड किस किस बेसिस पे हो रहा है और उससे क्या फाइंडिंग हमें मिल रही है?
No idea, sir.
कोई बात नहीं. आई गिव यू एग्जांपल. ठीक है. द टू टाइप ऑफ आईसीडी रिकॉर्डिंग्स दैट वेरी हेल्पफुल, लाइक is classified into two categories: communicable disease and non-communicable disease. You understand?
Okay. Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Yes. So, which type of communicable disease? Can you give me two names of communicable disease?
Hello.
Hello. Can you suggest me two communicable disease?
Infectious diseases.
Hello.
Infectious diseases and
Okay. So whatever that you tell me that non-communicable disease, any two in your Gujarat,
yeah, I am from
or you
Gujarat.
are a, I know that. You heard that notifiable disease,
Yes, sir.
Khushbu? Ha,
Yes,
you
yes.
listen the you know that notifiable disease.
Hello.
Hello. हाँ खुशबू,
Hello.
are you
Yes,
listening? हाँ, yes,
heart attack, stroke, etc.
yes. Heart and stroke. Very good.
Asthma,
Any other?
asthma,
Asthma is not a type of communicable disease, uh, but it's your exercise. ठीक है, asthma is a communicable, non-communicable,
asthma is a non-communicable.
non-communicable. That's true that. And other disease
Other
in
cancer,
your in
respiratory
cancer.
disease,
Okay. In your Gujarat, what type of the non-communicable disease in notifiable disease? Hello.
35.
Notifiable disease.
AIDS,
Okay, this is no. This is an exercise for you. Okay. Just
AIDS,
you go and check that the what type of the notifiable disease in the Gujarat.
okay,
Okay, this is an exercise for you, and check
okay.
and second questions, Khushbu, uh, the other disease like if anybody wi- injured injury, what type of category this injured person? Like we count is as a communicable disease, non-communicable disease, yeah, other aspects like accidental disease.
Accidental diseases.
Okay. In accidental, what type of the disease, yeah, what type of the cases cover? You
What,
know,
sir?
what type of the diseases or what type of the diseases covered in this categories like accidental? You suggest any one of them?
Trauma,
Trauma, very good.
trauma center,
Which type of trauma? Trauma center. Trauma is okay. Trauma means like fractures. Okay. Any other?
fracture,
Hmm. Yes. Hello, खुशबू.
sir. Yes, sir. सुनाई दे.
हाँ. अच्छा ठीक है. I think the three categories you know that communicable,
Yes.
non-communicable, external injury.
हाँ.
ठीक है. Three is totally clear to you. Second thing, how many codes are in ICD-10? Code digits.
Core digits. Uh,
Yeah. I think the second last may you're defining that's the codes.
yes, sir.
So I give the multiple 6, 7, 8, yeah, 10.
Uh, 6th.
6, yeah, 7 thing.
Hello.
Huh. Hello,
Yes, sir.
actually 6 थी 7 थी या 10 थे.
7. 70, 70.
You said that na, the first three codes and after that these codes are referred to so and so things. This is also a homework for you
Okay.
because without this code digits you never do the categories. and you
Yes,
never
sir.
classified. These are basic things.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, check and give me back.
Okay.
ठीक है, and
Okay.
okay, and second, my third question is uh, what do you mean by ICD-10 and what do you mean by ICD?
ICD 10th is a addition. ICD is new addition. International
Yeah,
classification. This
10th,
is 10th
10th
edition.
editions,
Yes.
10th revised edition.
Yes, sir. Revised edition.
Why we need this ICD-10?
For the better purpose.
For which?
Uh,
For
Giving
better
a
for
good.
whom? Kushu?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Hi,
Yes,
listen
sir.
me.
Yes, yes.
That's please tell me that what the exact mean of that ICD and what I think you said that the benefit of किसके benefit के लिए? अच्छा ICD-10 से कौन benefit होता है?
For the health management.
Very good. Health management में who involved?
Classification of all gender epidemiological or many health management purposes. For analysis
Three
of the
person.
situation and
Hmm.
population growth.
Population.
Monitoring the incidence and yes, sir. Incidence and prevalence of diseases
Yeah, very good.
and other health
And
problems recorded many types of vital record.
very good. Is it helpful for the community?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It is
Yeah.
a
Is it helpful for hospital?
yes.
Hello.
Yes, it is a helpful for hospital.
Okay. In which category?
It is designed for consultation,
Hmm.
conditions related,
Hmm.
for the reason for admission,
And for research?
and for research purpose also.
Good. My one and last question from you. Uh, ICD, how help the research?
ICD?
ICD-10 how किस तरह हेल्प करता है रिसर्च के अंदर?
So no idea.
No idea. Get an idea. Okay. Basically, ICD help to identify us the morbidity or morbidity. You
Morbidity
know,
and mortal. Yes.
yes. If morbidities and mortalities are in specific category, we check. After that, we take the data and and retrieve the data and analyze the data. This is a part of your research. You got it, my point?
Yes.
Yes. So this way you help the research purpose, and you know that any data regarding that research about this type
No.
of no.
No. No.
You know that everything notifiable disease, hypertension. You know that you belong to Ahmedabad. Yeah, you belong to Vadodara.
Ahmedabad.
Pardon?
Yes.
Can you repeat again? Hello? Can you repeat again?
Hello.
You belong to Ahmedabad.
Yes, sir.
Now, in this scenario, you know that how many your population is in the category of hypertension, because
Uh,
after you submit the data to the your municipal notifiable disease.
Not even.
Because you know that the notifiable disease, you know that the all data, that this is a very helpful. This is a type of research also. So and so
Okay.
things are so and so populations are going for in this category. For example, hypertension, heart attack, and
Yeah.
others the communicable disease like the diarrhea and this chicken pox. So many things, and
Yes.
you after that this it giving a good edge to medical record person. After this course and after this curriculum, you know that the how you involve in this research purpose. Any other questions from your side?
No, sir, no question.
Any query? No
No, no,
question.
no.
You know everything. Good. ठीक है. Nidhi, anything you ask from Khushbu? Hello, hello, Nidhi, can you hear me? Hello, hello, Prashant. Hello, Prashant. You ask any question from the Khushbu? Okay. Hello, hello,
Hello.
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 Uh, Nidhi. Your voice is not clear. Yeah. Hello,
Hello.
Nidhi. My voice is audible. Hello, hello,
Hello.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello, hello,
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello. My voice is listen.
Hello.
Hi, Khushbu.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Hi, you are on the line.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes. Any query that we
No,
finish the
no,
session?
no, no, sir, no query.
No query. Okay. Then okay. Bye. Thanks because that I'm my connection is so loose so that I my server is not up to the mark. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello.